Welcome to episode 437 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with Evan Hollywood Hearn, Mr. Primo, aka Prime, in the building, and Tim Kincaid in Sweaty AZ. And we are coming down to the last dog days of summer. Like you might be taking your kids out on vacations. You might be, I don't know, prepping for a trip to Brazil. Or you might be dreading the fact that there's going to be another kind of boring preseason game coming up. But if you're into the preseason wide receiver 3-5 conversation and the backup right guard position and some of the younger guys, you're going to be excited for Saturday. I'm not hating because I'm a nerd as well, but I'm just I'm to be honest, I'm getting a little antsy for Eagles football. And I'm kind of like, can we just move this forward? Because it's, we know who the guys are. It's just a matter of finding out who the depth is. I don't want to be, I'm not a, what do you call them? A millennial. You guys want things fast.
Mr. Gen X over here.
But I feel like Evan's rubbing off on me, even though you're getting old in your old age. But Evan, are you antsy?
Am I what?
Are you antsy?
I'm antsy. I'm also, I think one thing that is a good sign, I'm not sure if you can see what's going on in this eye right here, allergy going crazy. And that is a sign of anytime it's a change in season for me, when we go from hot to cold, cold to hot, I got the allergies going on. We got the change in temperatures going on, which is great because that's a sign of football. Football's right around the corner. It's getting a little bit cooler out. I'm not sure if you guys are outside today, but we're out of the 90s. We're out of the 80s. I'm feeling good. Weather's getting right. Football's right around the corner, and the team is looking good, man. I mean, all signs coming out of the training camp. I mean, everybody that is a starter that is supposed to be performing is performing. We're seeing growth and development in players that we want to see growth and development from. Jalen Hurts continues to be absolutely surgical and precise throughout training camp. So I'm not feeling that antsy, man. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Well, first of all, that was probably the weakest shit that you could have ever came up with, knowing that it was probably your pussycat that ended up farting on your pillow, and that's why you got a pink eye probably right now or something like that. You know what I mean? But let's just keep it 100. Nah, but Gail, I don't know. Usually I'm the one feeling like you, man, trying to speed this thing up, but I'm actually okay, man. I've been zoned in on the preseason, believe it or not, man. Like, especially last week's game. I know there was some frustration, especially coming out of Nick Sirianni, the way things were getting played out. But look, these guys pulled together at the very end, and they ended up getting that win. Seeing the way these guys didn't give up, I like it, man. And I'm actually going to be at the game on Saturday to go see these guys straight up, head on, in person. And I don't know, man. I love the competition so far, so I'm going to be eyeing that wide receiver 3. And some other positions that are going to be key, just in case, God forbid, something was to go wrong. I mean, we want to make sure that we have the right people in the right spot. So I don't know. I'm cool. And then I think come next week when there ain't no football going on, that's where I'm going to be praying to the guys like, yo, can we speed this week up so we can hurry up and get to the season? So, yeah.
Yo, I'm right behind both of y'all, man, with that. I just can't wait, bro. I can't wait for roster cuts. See who's going to be plucking off each other's rosters. How he's going to do. What is the next move? Because I don't think wide receiver 3 is on this current roster right now. College football starts this weekend. I can't wait. Let's go, man. Let's go. Can't wait, bro.
Who's your college football team, Tim? Who's
that's easy. That's easy. That's Penn State all day, baby. Penn State.
Okay.
My God.
Oh God.
Yes, sir.
Oh God.
Hey, listen. I grew up going to those games as a kid with my pops. So that's the reason it stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And the Al Harrington, like that. Those are my guys, bro. And then he went to the Giants. He broke my heart. He always stayed in the division, didn't he? Without thinking about it, he always stayed in the division. Harrington, he played for the Commandees and the Giants, but he was the man back in college.
You'll be right. Speaking of the man, we're going to try and figure out the 53-man roster in between updating some notes. I think just if we're going to talk briefly about anything things that stood out from you from preseason game. I'm gonna go one topic that I just need to get off my chest. It's, I mean, we've seen the Lord Brunson hurt season hats. There could be a McKee season because at a certain time, you're gonna give this man his respect. I've seen some beat writers like slow down. McKee had his worst practice ever that I've seen ever. But I'm like, when the game is on, lights are on, TV is on, everyone is watching. It seems to me that Tanner McKee keeps showing up, and we're talking about ball placement. We're talking about big boy throws across the field on outs. That's what I'm talking. Like when it comes to Kenny Pickett, it doesn't come out exactly right. And again, his first year in this offense, also McKee's first time in this offense, but he just seems to outplay the number 2 quarterbacks. Mariota looked better than last year. This year he looks better than Pickett. And then, right now we're kind of like, did we need to spend that 3rd round? We had Tanner in the mix. I don't know, but it's still early. But feelings?
Do you think that either of these guys are valuable enough in itself to trade? I mean, I know we just got Kenny Pickett, but I mean, do you think it's possible we could ship him right back out the door for a team that is needy of a quarterback?
It doesn't seem like
y'all ready to get rid of him.
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like what we want. It just seems like what everybody else is calling for. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people calling for that dude to get traded. So, I mean, at this point, it's like it is what it is, bro. Like, yeah, like he hasn't really shown anything in the preseason. If he could go out there and maybe help somebody else out, cool. Because right now he ain't doing shit for us.
Do you think that McKee offers more like value or than Kenny Pickett? I think that either one of them. I don't think, if I'm giving my own opinion, I really don't think that they're that far off of each other. Like I think it's really they're kind of similar quarterback. I don't think that it's a huge fall off. Is what I'm trying to say.
Ball
I mean, I feel like that. I feel like we've seen the offense. We did kind of see the offense change when Tanner got in there, right? I mean, because Kenny was holding on to the ball. Yeah, like when Tanner's behind there, bro, behind the offensive line, bro, that ball is just flying out of his hand. He's going to straight. He's going to his checkdowns. All right, don't hurt me for this. Don't get after me for this. He has a little bit of like Nick Foles to him. Like he has that Nick Foles vibe to him, like where he might not be like the greatest athlete, might not be like I'm going to show all my talents and tools and the Batman utility belt in practice, but I'm going to show you that I'm a gamer when the lights and camera in action, right? That's what he kind of reminds me of. You know what I mean? Because he checks down. He lets the offense come to him. But man, Kenny, he looks terrible, bro.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're 2 weeks in. This feels like a kind of a knee-jerk reaction.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna say it's knee-jerk because we've been watching the last 2 preseason games, and our last preseason game that we watched live like 2 weeks ago, I was like, watch when Tanner McKee comes in here. Watch the offense move. Bro. It moved.
He's moving the ball.
Yeah.
And then this past week, I said we didn't watch it together, but I'm sitting there watching it on the highway while I'm driving up to New York. I'm like, Tanner McKee is moving the ball again. So I mean, there's just
if you're Kellen Moore, I mean, and Tanner McKee has shown you this, are you starting him in this 3rd preseason game and letting Kenny Pickett take him the 2nd rep? Or
okay, before you answer that, I want to say this, and shout out to ESP. He did say Tanner looked terrible in practice last week. I want you to put that in your mind. Like I said, I think he's better when it's game time. But we all see with our
consistent
eyes.
Though, man. I mean, you mentioned him and compared him to Nick Foles. Nick Foles, I love him. Not comparing him. He caught lightning in a bottle, man. He wasn't able to be a season-long quarterback. He was a guy that was able to, be ice cold in the playoffs when we absolutely needed him, and he did that. But did he ever work out as a franchise quarterback here?
Well, my thing right now, it's not about franchise, and it's just a matter of like showing up. Like the lights are on, show up. And if you can't throw a back shoulder fade, or you're not hitting the big boy outs across the field with timing and precision, and you're QB3, So if you're QB3 and you're doing this, and QB2, it looks like a little gun shy. Yeah, I get it. It's still early, but he's showing up. Any other guys that you guys? I mean, Nice Smith. He's got the weight of the world, the fan base on his back right now. He got a 2-point conversion.
A little bit more. Yep.
Yeah.
2-point conversion. I'm gonna put one out there. EJ Jenkins. Yes. That dude was balling out, man. I think he can tip out his hat and say, "Hey, I'm the third tight end," because I haven't seen nobody else in the tight end position step up the way he has. That dude's just making. He was making like one-hand grabs. He was doing it. He was the one that stuck out to me.
He definitely
you
was.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Tim. I mean, EJ Jenkins was doing his thing, and like I think that beyond Goddard, beyond Calcaterra, I haven't seen anything of Albert O or CJ Uzomah this entire process. They've been completely non-existent, and so EJ Jenkins, being a big body, I think that he could be tight end 3.
I just think him being a former wide receiver, I think his skill set is showing up. You're just hoping that he, I think he's earned his name in the conversation. 843 Philly says Tanner McKee should be QB2. 2 gloves. Pickett holds on to the ball too long. Also, I'll ask Primo, because this is his favorite group to talk about. Nakobe Dean starting to turn a corner in practice. What are your feelings about? I think we've all been kind of concerned, dads, the last couple of weeks. Are you feeling better about Nakobe Dean?
I am. The body chemistry is definitely lifting up. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing a better attitude out of him. So what I mean, I'm definitely in my proud dad moment right now. You know what I mean? Like, hey, just get out there and know that you got to go ahead and earn this spot, man. It's just not going to be given to you. So he's doing his thing. For the little bit of time that he was in there on Thursday, and then I've been hearing some key things, and I've been seeing some videos of him at the practice. And hey, look, man, I don't know if he heard us or the word got to him, but something lit up in his ass to go ahead and be where he's at right
now. Hopefully he hasn't been eating beans. But a guy who's been on who had a fire game for himself, Justin Nagata.
Nagata pretty good.
I mean, that was my standout for Thursday. Nagata definitely did his thing. I mean,
they said he really doesn't separate the way they like. Some of the beats are talking about his separation ability, that he's not going to really burn somebody, but he does have the size. Let's see. Anyone else standing out for you that you feel like you need to talk about a couple of days later? Thomas Booker.
I would say Shipley is impressive, man. I didn't think Shipley was going to be like I feel like he running back 2 ready. I don't think he has it, but I think he's definitely going to be in the conversation when it comes to personnel, maybe 22 personnel, things like that. So. Shipley has been
Will Shipley has been doing well. I've actually been pleasantly surprised out of this running back group that I thought was a little bit weaker. Like once you go beyond Saquon Barkley, because Will Shipley has impressed me for a rookie coming out. I mean, Kenny Gainwell, I feel like has been performing well, exactly what you want out of like a complimentary back. And honestly, I think that Davis Price has been getting some good touches in this preseason. He's like a big body dude. I think that me and Gail were talking about it earlier, but there's no way, I don't think that with how this roster is set up, that there's any reason to take on 4 running backs. But you think he ends up getting plucked if he goes to the practice squad?
I think so. He might get plucked, but I think he's definitely practice squad material. I think 3 is the way to go. And speaking from Evan, was talking about the depth chart, we are going to try and figure out this 53-man. We're going to take a crack at it, like a crack addict, like a football crack addict. I think it shouldn't be. I don't think it should be that hard. I did see some random comments in here. There's been comments about. I just want to talk about this real quick. the whole who started the Jahan Dotson to the Eagles rumors? Because everyone keeps talking about. Do you think that? I mean, it's going to be. Why would the Commanders trade Jahan Dotson up 95 to the Eagles?
There's just I don't know, man. It's just a lot of rumors going on this week. I mean, look what came out today. You know, Slay is on the trade block. Like, come on, man. These people are reaching. They're reaching. People are reaching. They're looking for some, you know, some content or whatever. It's just ridiculous, man. So nah. At the end of the day, what actually happens is what happens. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna sit back and wait till it actually happens. I ain't gonna be feeding into this other bullshit.
Why would they trade Slay? Why would they trade Slay?
That's
so
crazy.
I mean, let's pump the brakes here. I mean, if we're going to talk about some QB depth chart, cornerback depth chart movement, as a proud father of Quinyon Mitchell, he got first team, Tim, first team cornerback reps today, and then when they go into nickel, they slide him into nickel, and then Isaiah Rodgers comes on the field. So as a proud dad, I'm feeling kind of good about that.
First of all,
why is it that they would have him starting as the outside when they have just two corners out there, and then he would slide inside? Why wouldn't that guy coming in be?
If they feel like he can do it, if they feel like he can do it,
better
at a high clip in the slot.
Okay, I have a question. Wouldn't this be? See, this is a little concerning for me because that's two different positions. I don't like.
That's what I mean. For a rookie,
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's to me. That's no. Stick to one, bring them on slowly, and then let's go from there. I don't like that.
I mean, if he's gifted to go ahead and hold down the two spots.
No, we haven't seen a real game yet. No. He's been putting tape out there at the slot position. So let him stay in the slot until we figure out who's going to be the outside. We already know who's going to be the outside. It's going to be Isaiah Rodgers.
The ammunition you guys are giving Gail right now, because you know every key play Quinyon Mitchell is going to make throughout the year is going to be something Gail's going to come back with. And then I'm going to look at both of y'all and blame y'all.
But this is what we're here for. And this is what we're here for.
Receipts.
This is like the WWE. We gonna talk. We gonna talk, man. Jump to each other. That's
what
we do.
I love this shit. Sports King says Slay won't get traded, but I still say he gets replaced by week 8. Hey, call Jenny up. Jenny up.
Think about stability as far as the defense is concerned. I mean, last year we went into the year with Slay and Bradbury being our cornerbacks, and I mean, obviously, Bradbury is not going to be that guy starting opposite of Slay this year. So if we were to just replace both of them, especially with Slay being this guy is a very experienced, very good vet in this league. I don't know why you would want to trade him away when he's still performing at that type of level.
Yeah, most definitely.
Makes no sense.
We have the jokester from Texas chiming in, Slay for a defensive line player. Just kidding. Ha ha. Eye emoji. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I think what we will trade for is a wide receiver 3. That is something.
Yeah, I feel like that's a high possibility. I mean, considering the fact that as it stands right now, it is Britton Covey and Anais Smith, right? That are splitting the
Johnny Wilson
receiver 3. Or Paris Campbell. Well,
Paris Campbell just got quiet all of a sudden. I don't know what happened there. I mean,
it's a tough scene.
Injury.
As I say, you got injured too.
Then Ross.
It's really tough with these journeyman type of wide receivers. I feel like it's kind of a hit or miss thing, and that's why I don't know. I think that you got to take another swing at it and trade for that wide receiver 3. I think you can get a good deal. I mean, we ended up recouping how many, picks in this last draft. I don't know. I think that we can get something done, and it wouldn't cost much.
And Cool Tone says, random fact, I'm still not used to the new word art for the Eagles. Shots fired at the hat. But Charles said loving the hat.
Yeah, I'm not neither. But I'm trying. You got to try. So I mean, it's going to be on the jersey. It's going to be here all the way through. So gotta figure out a way.
I tried it all last
season.
Here
I am taking one for the team.
All last season I tried it. And then people were like, "Oh, where you get that at?" And now they're selling them again. They're on sale at the pro shop. On sale. So
Todd talking about Eli Ricks. I mean, he's fighting through a tough room. And also, I remember. I mean, last year. I was big on Josh Jobe, but I mean, he's really been kind of struggling as of late.
Yeah, I ended up cutting both of those guys last night on Madden.
Bro, Josh Jobe looked terrible, bro. Oh, dude, man.
I think from a special teams perspective, but I just think the CB room is super deep. I think either Ricks or Jobe, I feel like Jobe is a special teams guy. I mean, we're gonna put our GM hats on later, so we'll figure that out. If he makes R53, shout out to Tony.
Shipley actually put in some pretty good special team. Didn't he have a tackle?
Yeah. He had a tackle.
Yes, he did.
He got some juice.
Dude, he does.
We got some juice. Pete asked, "Who is our backup center with the NFL experience?" Brett Toth. Yeah. If they like Dylan McMahon, if they like what he brings to the table. Yeah. Oh, we did forget to mention Avonte Maddox's interception.
Yeah, dude. Avonte is I think he's a very intelligent football player. And so that is like one of the key things about what makes him good is that he knows where to be. He's apparently, I mean, even in the safety position, he is really good with his spacing and knowing where to be at the right time. So I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Avonte as far as a depth perspective. I don't know if you lean on him as the starter, but as a backup safety, yeah.
Backup. He's playing
slot corner.
He's playing 4 positions.
Yeah.
He's playing. He can play slot. He can play safety. He can play outside if you really need him. And then 4th role he's playing is he's playing Yoda for Quinyon Mitchell.
It's literally like Isaac Sayamalu was for the offensive line, just for the cornerback room. I mean, he's just able to fill in a bunch of different roles.
Still hasn't posted my customs yet, but
I won't let that
go. So some notes from practice. I think everyone's loved what they heard about Jalen Hurts. Today he had another deep shot to AJ Brown on my son Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah. They say Quinyon Mitchell, even though he does get burned here and there by AJ or Devontae, who are wide receiver gods in this city. He gets back and, stops him the next play and then talks shit. So that's the kind of vibes I like. But Jalen Hurts continuously put solid
straight weeks, bro.
I mean, we feel good, right? So far,
how can you not? I mean, he has been absolutely surgical in these practices, and I mean, all you hear about too is how his connection with AJ Brown has just been nothing short of spectacular the entire preseason. And so I'm just thinking about them being in the 3rd year in their system, just the chemistry that they have between the two of them. I really think that they could have, a crazy type of year.
3rd year's a charm, bro. I mean, go
ahead.
No, I was just saying they've been lighting it up, and that's all you hear. Headlines in the training camp is that him and AJ got a great connection. Devontae doing his thing with Jalen just as well, and then it's not like little small dump offs here and there. I mean, we're talking about some serious passes on key guys. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see these boys go to work, man.
You got that type of talent on the outside, and then you got to worry about Saquon Barkley. You got to respect him, man. There's no. It's a lose-lose situation for defense. How do you game plan against that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's just the way it goes. I mean, we've been talking about Jalen, Devontae, AJ, Dallas. Oh, and by the way, we got Saquon Barkley too. So it's like that's just how you kill it. You know what I mean?
Bro, Bro, it is all right. I don't know if you guys seen that the mic'd up situation with Saquon and Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see that mic'd up in the video?
The feds.
The feds.
The feds. Yeah, the feds.
Yeah.
Did you see the cut? Did you see Devontae Smith's face?
Like,
I still can't believe he's on the squad, bro. I still can't believe it. Y'all, his face was like, bro. Like, you see that?
He got some juice.
AJ was like, I don't know what they're gonna do about us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
My boy, who's a Giants fan, my college teammate, hit me up yesterday. I said, I answered the phone. I said, he's like, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm real good. We got your boy Saquon as a running back for the Eagles." I mention it every time he calls. So I said, I was like, he's looking amazing. He's like, and he just, his wife was in the background laughing her ass off because she knows how much pain he is in. The fact that he's with the Eagles. So I think we're going to see some great things with them. Also great things. We're giving away a Jordan Hicks signed autograph. That moment where he picked off, I forget, was that Romo?
it looks like Elliott.
Had to
Elliott there.
Yeah, so it's a signed autograph. It's got the certificate of authenticity. We ain't putting out fake shit here. But all you got to do is stick around. We will be giving this away. We got a couple things that we're picking out winners for the shades. With the book, John Dorabas book, and the Philly shades. So we got a couple things from older contests that we will be picking those. But today's show, we will be giving away the autograph. So if you want to put this up on your man cave. Man cave. Hey, Ev, could you think we can get some
what?
Some Jordan Davis trivia? That's a joke. Did I call him the wrong? That's Jordan Hicks trivia. Oof.
we knew what you
Jordan
was talking
Hicks.
about. We knew what you was talking
Ooh. Ooh. So you guys want to talk about the 53-man roster, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's
got
go
a couple
through it.
notes you want to talk about? In practice today?
oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say let's just get right into the
about
53. Let's go set this team up.
Oh
go.
god, this is gonna be crazy.
There's gonna be some fights. It's gonna be some fights.
It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna talk about the 53-man roster. It's tough to all agree on something.
There goes sis. See, I told you she's the one feeding into the bullshit.
I think we can agree on the quarterback position. I'm just gonna put it bang.
Yeah.
We could if Ev, if you want to keep the tally.
Yeah, that works.
Jalen Hurts.
I feel like Ev is gonna jump and be like Will Gear. He's gonna shoot for Will Gear. Will Gear's gonna make the team.
No, Will, you just don't understand him.
His brother does TikTok. You don't understand him.
Yeah, this is I think this is an easy one. I think we all can agree on this one.
Yeah.
Quarterback, Jalen Hurts, Kenny Pickett, Tanner McKee, Will Greer. Thanks for helping out with the playbook. See you later. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving right along. We're moving fast paced today. Running back group here: Saquon Barkley, Kenneth Gainwell, Will Shipley. Only 3 running backs on the roster. Everyone agree?
You're saying no here?
Why?
No.
You want 4?
I think they keep 4.
Who?
I think they keep 4.
Who?
Why would they keep 4?
You said 4. Tell me who.
Okay, so the reason why I think they keep 4 is due to the fact, and don't hate me, guys. Saquon does.
I
get
hate
injured.
you already because we were at a good
He does.
pace
He does.
and
He's
now
like,
you
hold
just
on. Let me finish. You mark on me right now. Saquon gets injured.
Yeah, who?
Hold on. Damn.
Who?
What is wrong with this dude?
Tell me who.
It's Pierce Price. I think he's gonna make the squad.
What else? Pierce Price.
What is it? 35. Whatever his name is. Not what's his name? For the 49ers. We picked him off waivers.
He ain't making the squad.
Tyrion Davis Price? Yeah.
All right, I think he's making the squad.
You want a graphic to help you?
Davis Price. I think he makes the squad. I really think he makes the squad, bro.
It's Davis Price.
Davis Price. I'm sorry. Davis Price. I believe they'll keep 4.
And we're all going to veto that one.
See, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. So when he makes the squad,
this is how it works here. Ev, are you 3?
Well, I'm 3. I'm yeah. He's not making the squad. Kenny Gainwell.
But check the comments though. Check the comments.
Who are the comments? Who are the comments?
Barkley, Shipley, Gainwell, Price. Thank you.
I only see that once.
Listen to Carl.
I only see that once.
Listen to Carl.
I only see that once.
Oh yeah, you go.
Tim, we were talking about our weapons on the outside. I mean, how much play can we really even get to Davis Price in this offense?
Bro, what I'm saying is though, this is what I'm saying is look at you gotta look at the body types of these running backs, man. Like you're not gonna just be getting. It is, but it's true. You. Oh, listen, we all play football. It's body types when it comes to running back. You got
practice squad or actual roster.
Yeah.
I think. Well, listen. He won't dress out. I'm saying he won't make the squad and be like, "Oh, I'm dressing out. It's going to keep 4." But I think he makes the squad for 4 running backs. Special teams too, guys. I got to think of that.
See, the show could have went real smooth, but Tim just.
We're still on the run.
All right, cool.
Hijacked it.
All right, we're 6 spots in.
Bugging. Oh, bugging.
Yeah, my thing is, why are we like hanging our hats on Price when there's other positions of need where you could safety,
you need more
wide
Well,
receiver.
that's my only thing.
But
that's my only.
This
thing.
is my thing, and I totally get that. But what I'm saying is, body types. Who's gonna be on the official or active roster?
Rashad Penny didn't get no looks here with the
Bro,
Eagles
that
year.
don't even.
We're not giving Price looks. we just paid Saquon Barkley all this money.
The price is wrong, bitch.
all right. Yeah.
Your love of a bruiser is not going to make us keep.
I love my bruisers. Shout out to the bruisers. Listen, that used to be me.
Look. Okay, so moving right along. I think we
please.
All right,
I do know.
AJ. I'm saying AJ. Oh, I mean this is older list, so Shaquan Davis no longer here. But AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Britton Covey. I think Johnny Wilson. I think Anais.
Covey.
Oh goodness gracious!
This one's gonna be hard.
Paris Campbell.
How many we keeping here? Just a number. We ain't saying who. How many you looking we keeping here?
It'd be tough for them to cut Anais.
I think 6 wide.
I think Anais is going to be a healthy red shirt. That's what I think it's going to be.
Ross dealing with a concussion. He's been a little inconsistent. Jacob Harris he's had some flash moments, but in the game times looks a little inconsistent at the catch point. Johnny Wilson, he's flash, dealing with a concussion. Austin Watkins Jr. hasn't really made a name for himself to be on the 53. Anais Smith, I'll give him. I'll say one thing: he's coming back from injury. So if he had his best day of practice, today was his best day since he's got here. I think they'll leave some room for Anais, Johnny.
So I'm thinking if they're keeping 6, it's going to be AJ, Devontae, Britton Covey, Johnny Wilson, Anais Smith. I think Joseph Ngata has honestly.
I think Ngata makes it as well. There it is.
Made enough of an impact right now, but that's as it stands right now. I really think that in reality, there's a wide receiver that's not on this page that is.
I'm with you on that one.
End up being the guy that we end up trading.
I mean, I would like to keep Smith on the practice squad. I just probably don't think he makes it. Like if you keep him on the practice squad, I think he'll get plucked.
Anais Smith?
He might, yeah. I think Johnny Wilson, you have to protect him. I'd say if Anais is going to go practice squad, Britton Covey, Devontae Smith, Johnny Wilson, AJ Brown, And if they believe in Paris Campbell, then. But I think Paris.
Campbell?
I think that's one guy that could.
Team.
No, I think he could be moved out. I think he's in light pencil. Or if you just go for Johnny Wilson, Britton Covey, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, and the next man is on the street.
What are you saying? Go 5 running back?
Go 4.
I thought we were going 6. Oh, so you're saying 4 locks?
I mean, if you think about it, if they're going to grab someone else, right. the fifth guy could be somewhere else. I don't know if they go 6. They could. They went 6 last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think Ngata has a chance of making the squad. So as of right now, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Britton Covey, Johnny Wilson. That's the only ones I'd really be putting in pen.
So you don't think Ngata is going to make the squad?
I don't.
Okay.
Like he's had an issue making the squad for the last 2 years.
Tim's got Davis.
Yeah, but it's been an injury thing.
Is that your guy? Evan? Because if that's your guy, I respect that. I'll let because Ngata was my guy. But if you think Ngata's gonna make the squad,
no, I mean, it could be both our guy, man. I think
I'm trying to make a bet out of this. I'm trying to make a bet out of this. So Davis is Tim's guy.
We need drama. Like y'all being trying to
Tim is Davis' guy.
I'm not in on Ngata. I don't think he makes.
All right, you're not in.
I'm not on Ngata.
I'm gonna go in with.
You're in Ngata. Tim, what are you?
Oh my God. I like Ngata, but I don't think he's gonna make the team, bro. I think it's gonna be a guy off the street or a trade.
Oh, no.
I see it. No, wait a minute. I see a guy coming, but the point
is,
the squad. He made the squad. Now, what they decide to do 3-4 days later with Ngata, that's something different. Mm-hmm. But the point is, he made the squad.
No.
Look at this. AJ Brown got a role. Devontae Smith got a role. Britton Covey, special teams. We've seen him as a slot pre-snap motion guy. Johnny Wilson, big target.
Seen some potential.
Flash the potential. What else are you missing in this group? Some depth.
Yeah, definitely.
A big body target.
Definitely.
Beyond the top 2, there's not a legitimate threat, in my opinion, yet. At least one that's developed into one.
Paris Campbell, I don't know exactly if they believe in the idea of him.
It's been too quiet. It's been too quiet to have me convinced that, they're all in on Paris. Too quiet with him and Ross.
So you want to keep 4 for now, and then we'll revisit this?
Do you think that if a trade were to happen, it really would have to happen sooner than later? I mean, you would want your wide receiver, if you trade for someone, to get some reps in the preseason to, before the season actually starts. In this
right. We got 8 days. We got 8 days until it's
that's what I mean, man. Like,
I think you're doing this team a disservice if you go with this group. I'm just saying.
I agree.
We already know we have 1 and 2, but I'm just saying depth wise. Can't this if I
going with 4 here.
If I had Howie's phone number, I would type him. I'd say, stop fucking around, Howie. Give me a wide receiver 3. No, I'm saying in a like a ninja role.
He wouldn't say that.
Like, so do you want to keep 4 here? And then we're gonna get the other guy on the.
I say that we keep 4 right now, and then we see how many we have left over once we get to the
Primo's keeping 5.
We're gonna we have to agree. That's what I'm saying.
That's fine, but so right now it's 3. It's 3 against 1. So 3.
So if we do keep 5, we cut Rick Lovato like we do every year around this time to sneak somebody on the roster,
which I did last night, and then I'll resign him later,
and we figure it out. And he's like, you're all acting very demure and very mindful.
All right, so put it down as 4. We're gonna go ahead and revisit this one.
We should know by the end of the show.
Yeah.
So where are we at now?
All right, so we're at 10 spots right now. Yeah.
10 spots.
Okay. Moving right along to the tight end position. Evan Evan's been concerned about his son making the team, trying to get season tickets from his son.
He's making the team, bro.
Can we be okay with this Dallas Goedert, Grant Calcaterra, EJ Jenkins combo?
Yep.
That's it.
No complaints out of me.
I think I'm done with
Calcaterra. I think Calcaterra is going to be playing a little bit of fullback too.
Wow.
Coming out of that backfield.
Calcaterra.
Yeah.
He's
let's be throwing the ball.
He's got like 25 concussions. He can't be a lead blocker.
No. What's it going to hurt to go for 26 to 27?
You want to use him as a fullback? What do you mean?
No. Let's talk about hold on. Listen to me now. I'm talking about if they go out of a shotgun formation or do a little something trickery, especially with Kellen Moore. You can bring him out of the backfield and boom. You know what I'm saying? Just talk.
But would it be him? Would it be more him or Jenkins? Because I thought Jenkins was doing pretty good.
I don't know. Either or. I feel like EJ Jenkins is going to be that guy. He's going to make some pride. He's going to make some plays that will surprise people. He's been doing it all preseason, in my opinion.
Helena says, yes, that's good. Greetings and salutations, John. Says Goddard, Calcaterra, and Jenkins in a cool tone. Says 3 tight ends.
Yeah, I like the 3. I like the 3.
John also says he thinks they bring back Stoll. Is he
I don't think he got cut for the Giants.
And the other thing is Uzoma. Like, if it's not Jenkins, Uzoma hasn't really done much, but as a veteran presence blocker, if that's what they're looking for, body type, in line kind of guy.
Stoll is my thing.
Stoll went to the Jets, didn't he?
Yeah, he went Giants.
Giants.
My thing is this though: you want to go with EJ Jenkins because EJ Jenkins is somebody that can play a little bit of that wide. He can go and catch the ball. He can go get free. Because we don't know about Calcaterra, right? We know Calcaterra as that blocking type of tight end. EJ can. I think I'm not going to say he can fill the shoes of Dallas Goedert, but man, that dude has been putting on, bro.
Calcaterra, and then maybe you put EJ Jenkins on the practice squad. Roll with 2. What if they cross-train Johnny Wilson at tight end, even though I don't think he's a tight end? But
I'm not for it.
No, it's too much.
Hey, Anthony says, Evan, give us the medicals on Saquon.
Ready for some medicals? If you don't mind giving me my intro, I'm going to pull up my chart.
Oh, shit.
He said, he's like, yo, play my music, man. He's like, any black man has his own theme music. Too bad Evan is not black. He is.
Anyway, we are getting down to the nitty gritty here as far as guys that are on the bubble need to show something in the preseason roster and are not showing up to practice, unfortunately, due to injury. Matt Hennessy still back. Joe with an absence. John Ross has a concussion. Tyler Steen with an ankle. Caden Stearns, the safety we just got. He's also got a knee that he's coming back from. Johnny Wilson also has a concussion. So all those guys did not practice today. Hopefully they can all get back and we can see what we got. Returning to practice, thankfully, we got Gabe Hall coming back from a hamstring, EJ Jenkins with a knee, Joseph Ngata with an ankle, Moro Jomo with a hip injury, and Mekhi Becton is also, he practiced after leaving Sunday's practice early. So, and it's also good to see that Trevor Keegan was not good. Misread that one. He left practice early with the trainer. So, not great. But Trevor Keegan has shown me, and I think the Eagles a decent amount. That was a guy I liked a lot when we drafted him. I said he just had that look. He's a Michigan guy. He's a Michigan offensive lineman. I mean, that tends to be They tend to just churn offensive linemen out. Them and Notre Dame. What's up?
I'm laughing. Evans. Go ahead.
Stoutland University. I think
Stoutland
Keegan,
University, yeah.
he's definitely going to be the student.
He's definitely made a name for himself. Saquon Barkley, he was just getting his back stretched out, guys. You might have had a little tightness, but I bet you somebody somewhere on social media, injury, Saquon Barkley update at 8:00. Join the show.
Yeah.
Here comes Davis.
Saquon's fine. Okay.
Here comes Davis Price.
Oh man, I can't wait till y'all start complaining about Gainwell. I can't wait.
Oh, what the Gainwell been nice, bro? Gainwell's a nice backup. Anyway,
No, because y'all always complain about Gainwell. I'm a Gainwell fan.
I don't.
When he had to be leaned on as the number one guy.
He's
I
not.
mean, he's just not cut out like that.
He's a
We
backup. And
Just like Avante Maddox is not an outside corner. He's a slot guy. You just gotta.
Speaking of
play in your
Devontae, he's been playing good. He's been playing good in preseason. I'm gonna give it to him.
Talk about good before we move on. If you're trying to book a trip, we got some good trips to book at phillysportstrips.com. I don't know what your situation is traveling this year, but if you're trying to go to some games, we've got a couple of games to go to. The Birds take over in New Orleans. The Birds take over in Tampa Bay that's with Dawkins, Brian Dawkins. Angelo Cataldi will be in New Orleans. Birds take over in New York. This is the Saquon trip. So if you hate Giants fans and want to rub it in the face, this is the one to go to. The Birds take over in Cincinnati. With Irvin Fryer coming on that trip. Primo, let me know what you think of these trips.
Hey, listen, you know about Dallas, Birds taking over in Dallas with Jeremiah Trotter Sr. being there. And then LA, I mean, something we're definitely looking forward to. Nothing like being with LaShawn McCoy and Deshaun Jackson. And, nice little road trip to Baltimore. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. And the famous Washington trip that, we go all out, and it's one of the biggest turnouts every season so far that, we've been a part of this. So, hey, our expectations just get higher and higher. So God only knows what it's going to be like this upcoming season.
Star-studded event here. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm very geeked up about partying with Shady and Jawn. I got questions.
That's my childhood right there.
I got questions.
we're gonna bring out the Thug City and Evan out.
Yeah. I can see Tim already. Like, could you sign my jersey?
Nah. It won't be like that.
Why not? That's your favorite running back.
He's my favorite running back, but you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna feel kind of some type of way with a big black guy just walk to him. Man, you saw my jersey? Nah, I'm good. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, right. You be like, yo, go over there, man.
I'm just my daughter.
You small dude.
I can see Tim now once he gets that jersey signed. He signed my jersey.
John's thinking about going to Baltimore. Carl's talking about New Orleans. We'll see. It should be a great trip, man. New Orleans is gonna be insane. I got my family. Shout out to Kiki, my girl and her aunt, uncle going. My cousin's going. Tim and the wife, you're going.
My mom is going. Breaking news. My mom Dukes is going to New Orleans. My sister is going to New Orleans. It's going to be.
That's cool.
I think my little brother's even going.
Primo, wifey coming?
No.
Okay. Tim.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Lana
coming? Might be able to sneak her in the luggage. I don't know.
Okay. Bet. See, it's gonna be a great trip. Moving right along to the offensive line, the Uglies, we call them. I think this group has got some depth. I'm just gonna put this list out there. You let me know where we need to add. If this is just a draft here, so if you need to add here or just subtract here, you let us know in the comments. So. Jordan Mailata, Lander Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Mekhi Becton, who is pretty much the right guard right now. All right. Lane Johnson, that's your starting five. We got Brett Toth, who they seem to really love. Stoutland Gang approved. Fred Johnson, he's not Lane Johnson, but he's Fred Johnson. He's got some guaranteed money in his bank account. Tyler Steen is dealing with an ankle. He's had a up and down off season with injuries hitting him in camp. Trevor Keegan, who Evan was eloquently speaking about, the Michigan man. And then Dylan McMahon, who for a day 3 guy, he's been showing up. So that's 10 dudes. I will bring up the photo of some of the depth. It's not the most updated, but it'll give you some names. It'll give you some names.
Are you guys Brett Toth believers?
I just think his versatility is what they like, really.
I was about to say, yeah, his versatility. And then Dylan McMahon, he's like the only backup center that we have.
So if it ain't Brett, then who else would you think to take that spot?
I mean, Darian Kennard is a guy that I feel like has been getting a lot of play, man. They seem like they like Kennard as well. So I don't know. Like, I feel like he offers a similar type of versatility. I feel like we've had Brett Toth on the roster for the past couple of years, and I don't know. It's never to me felt like a guy that I felt fully comfortable leaning on when we needed him. So I don't know if Darian Kennard is better. I just know that it's a different direction from. I'm not a believer in Brett Toth as of right now.
Gotcha.
I mean, 5 spots that he could go ahead and play. It's definitely a depth. So I mean, like, is that the reason why they're holding on to him?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
my thing was with Toth is he that dude? Like that if they're like he's like steady Eddie, so they'll keep him, or do they go in a different route and say go with one of the newer guys like a Kennard or Gates is in the building now, so yeah. I'm not sure.
Oh, I forgot about Gates. I totally forgot about Gates
because Gates got some reps earlier today as well. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I think if it's Stoutland approved, I think you can't go wrong with his judgment. But if you're going in a new direction, Kennard might be a guy that they actually look at.
So let me see this.
So we're keeping Tim right here.
We're flicking this.
I'm not mad at that right now. I'm not mad at that, but here, shout out to Kennard. This is me and Kennard at Senior Bowl. They gave me a big oversized sweatshirt. I think it was meant for him. Shout out to Mally as well. Shout out to the Sweat brand in the building. But Kennard, big dude, man. The fact that he's here, I'm excited that he's got an opportunity. But on the chat, everyone good with the 10 here? Or are we good?
Yeah, I'm just
I'm good with the 10.
I like the 10.
Chat, what is the chat saying? Chat is chatting. Helena says, Hennessy, your boy Ev won't make it. Are you going to have to act like you're scared? Act like you're upset about him not making it?
Act is a great word. I learned how to do that. So, with him present.
How about Evan, an actor?
No, I mean,
I
as a guy that, met him personally, it's a guy I'm rooting for, but ultimately I want the greater outcome of the team. Is he a guy that stood out? I don't really know so far. What I've seen so far, I'm not going to act like you don't think he's going to be getting the Hennessy deal? I mean, the name wouldn't be more perfect.
He's playing like Matt Hypnotic right now, not Hennessy. Burmy says Dylan will be the backup center. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Dylan, he's the only center that we have, though. He's the only one.
Cheap too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Paper.
And he's solid.
I mean, Mark says, is anyone here with this? I'm concerned about our depth on O-line this year. No one proven.
I don't think.
We got a Hall of Famer on the squad.
Yeah, but on top of that, I mean, like I get his concern, but just think about it. We're talking about 10 here. You know what I mean? So we definitely have room to go ahead and make some switches, keep some fresh feet in the game. So I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Shout out to Michael.
Oh, one thing I will say.
Go ahead.
One thing I do want to say. Can we give our flowers to Cam Jurgens? This dude has been just dope all through practice. He's making everything in his own. I like how he's doing the whole crop top showing the belly. Like, my man is. I love the new haircut. He's being him. Shout out to Cam Jurgens.
Cam Jurgens. I think he had a little rough practice last week. He had a moment where they were talking. One of his teammates was talking to him, but he's been going against Jordan Davis, and they said Jordan Davis has been taking him to the woodshed. But body types, that's a big difference in body types. So
I mean, yeah.
I know Bob had asked any news on Steen Keegan's cleats got him in the top of his foot. I know Rube said it didn't look good, but they're just waiting to get more information. But I think he should be all right. I'm praying. I'm speaking that one into existence. Heather says I'm ready for Jurgens to have a good season. I think we all are. I think I got Todd hit me with a text. Hey man, where's Kelsey at? What does he look like body type wise? I'm like, bro,
Jason told him straight out and flat, like, yo, you're gonna do this. Go be you. Don't worry about being me. Be you. Like, be the version of you. So, people could go and say, I want to be like Cam, and stop talking about Jason. Like, those were Jason's words to him. So, hey, that's what he's doing. He's being him.
Be you, Cam. Be you. Michael has a question. I know that we want to protect the players, but back in the day, didn't the starters play in preseason, not trying to start them? No,
they sure did.
They did. I feel like
they did.
Do you need to get callus on your hands, to toughen up the hands as you're? Is that what we're doing?
I'm with Michael. Honestly, I'm with
really.
Michael. That's it. Think about it. This is something that we talked about last season. Is it not?
I agree, man. The fact that nothing. The fact that nothing, not even a quarter, not even a drive, a couple drives.
But think about it.
Go ahead.
But think about it though. Okay. I don't want y'all to shoot me, but they're going against the Patriots. They're putting them in game life situations, and they'll be able to control the environment and the situation at hand. That way, because you don't want to see AJ get hurt, don't want to see Devontae get hurt, or Saquon get hurt. That's real live bullets. You don't need to. We already know what they're going to do.
You could get hurt at practice, just like you can get hurt in a game. The game is nothing more than more practice.
You can control it.
What's controlled? If you break your leg in practice, how is that not a broken leg in a game?
Bro,
I don't understand.
Way far left. Anyway,
what I'm saying is in those in preseason, I'd rather have a controlled environment where I control.
Explain what a controlled environment is.
Controlled,
right.
Your quarterback is you can't hit the quarterback.
You
cannot hit the quarterback in a preseason game. Yes, you can hit. Remember, we had Carson Wentz who cracked the rib in his first outing as we Jets quarterback. What's his name? Got hurt against the Eagles 2 years ago.
Mike White.
Zach Wilson
got hurt.
Oh, Zach Wilson. Yeah.
Did
you see Brock Purdy?
He got hurt.
See Brock Purdy? Bro, damn near. He was getting killed out there. He was literally getting killed out there. Bro, that's a starting quarterback and a cheap deal. You're able to understand, you got to put them in a game situation. I understand where you're coming from though, because it's old school. I get it, but when you have players where you're paying them and we're counting on them to get in the game, no, control situation is way better in my opinion.
I'm thinking about from last year. I feel like we have. The Eagles have a good way about dragging us back in and blindly following. And I think that one of the things that was one of the big takeaways last season is the fact that I felt like we should have we felt rusty coming out of the gates just because we didn't play any preseason games. But that's what we were saying, is that I wish that they would have
And
played at
we were
least a
5-0.
series in. Yeah, we did, and then we collapsed.
And we were 5-0. Nobody was complaining when we were 8-0. Nobody was complaining. Nobody was complaining.
Well, let's talk about Huff and Fangio. Actually, Fangio wanted Huff to play in the second preseason game, and then they talked about Huff talked about his what he had to do with the Jets. He was more of an attack mode. He said with Fangio, he's going to have to do a lot of read and react, pre-snap motion off some of these reads. He's going to have to think more. So they said the fact that he had got those extra snaps, it was good for his mental. So I think
Pete Nathan just throwing around Mahomes like he's not an alien. Like what? So but Mahomes is in a league of his own, bro. Like,
bro, he's throwing passes behind his back.
He's throwing passes behind his back, bro. It doesn't matter. Mahomes is fine.
Left-handed.
But my point is just about like guys that you need to see in preseason in a specific role, and that's what you'll see them out there for. Like I'm cool with that. Like I don't need to see anything from Hurts. I don't need to see anything from AJ, Devontae, Goddard. I don't need to see anything from Lane or Brandon Graham. I don't need to see any of that. I do need to see the younger guys get some reps. You know what I'm saying?
You want this? Clean your mouth.
Who, me?
No, Gail. I don't need to see this. I don't need to see that.
I don't need to see any of that. My thing is about all I need to see is young guys in the lineups because before we cut guys down week after, like at the end of the season, you start cutting these guys down. That's why they moved it to the end of preseason. Like 90 guys are staying on this roster, so we could just push guys out there for preseason. So you can see those.
It is a different time in our lives. You know what I mean? We're like, back in the day, we used to see the players and all that stuff. Like, so it's kind of like up and down. You're absolutely right, Tim. Like last year, we were kind of like worried that we didn't see our starters go in any of the preseason games. And you're absolutely right. When we went undefeated in the first 5 games, 6, 7, 10 games, we didn't talk about it. It was just like, whatever, you know what I mean? But like, it still is in the back of your mind. Like you kind of get upset seeing these other games, seeing these other starters going out there and playing.
Totally understand.
And we're not seeing none of that stuff. But it's like, hey, listen, just stay healthy, do the right thing. And, and it's like what Gail's saying, like, maybe we don't need to see this and that, but I just hope it all pays off in the end.
I think I completely misunderstood what Pete was saying, and I apologize for that, Pete. He said that behind the back pass happened during a preseason game. So
preseason game, bro.
Mahomes is playing in the preseason. He is getting those reps in. So I get what Pete's saying. Like you
all right, I got a rebuttal
the best
now.
quarterback in the game. Go ahead.
Are you ready though? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I'm sitting here.
Guess what happened to the star wide receiver? Out. He's out for a couple of weeks. He's hurt.
Who?
Marquise Brown.
Okay, so you
back injury or something like that. But that's what we don't want. See, that's what I'm saying though. If that happened in Philly, the sky is falling.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick is garbage.
But our wide receivers is the wide receiver protected in this controlled environment that you guys are talking about?
One-on-ones, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
for God's sake, wearing
I really think that we have gone from. I hate to sound like a boomer, but like
you do sound like
we're completely baby.
You do. Again, we know you
can't play one series. You can't play one series.
Ev, we know you're the oldest 29-year-old that we know. This guy's got an double ARP card already. My thing is that's coach speak. It is a controlled environment. That's what they would say. But I think from showing any kind of formational, don't give you any of your teams any tips on how we're lining up, how we're using pre-snap motion. All we're seeing right now is vanilla. Mm-hmm. Well, what's not vanilla is this edge rush group. I put up the 5 If you don't like it, let me
Matt's
know.
tough over there, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pal.
Is that 6?
Jalen Hunt, Nolan Smith. You just forgot the comma.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 6. That's 6.
I got the number 5 up there, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like how he counted and said, "Yeah."
I'm not wrong. Okay.
No, I'm not.
No, I said. You said you forgot the
take
comma.
it down real quick, and then we put it back up.
My math ain't mathing. We already knew that.
Anyway,
that is nothing new.
This is actually the group that I was excited to talk about. Dude, Nolan Smith has made some progress as far as I'm concerned. I think that he is really playing with a different type of energy. I mean, I love how he's coming, like getting himself involved, getting to the quarterback. I've really loved what I've seen from him. And Patrick Johnson was another guy that I was saying a couple weeks ago. I liked his game last year, and he continues to get himself involved in fumbles and in whatever. And he's doing everything that he can do right now to make the team. I think he's definitely done enough. What do you guys think?
No, I agree with you,
He
man.
got a motor, bro.
Yeah, Patrick Johnson's definitely doing his thing. He's making a name for himself, and that's what his goal was coming into the season. So I'm liking the fact that he's included in this 6-man team that me and Gail got here. So yeah, I think it's definitely well earned on his end.
I'm surprised that you didn't. I'm surprised that you didn't add Hassan to this or something like that, Primo. Yo, Jalen Hunt. I gotta say this, bro. Seeing him go toe to toe with a tight end and be step by step, that's simply amazing. And just checking his background, playing safety, I feel like he's going to be that weapon. That dude has been balling. So I'm excited for this group. I know we don't have like a premier player like Hassan or what we're used to, but I think these guys have motors and they want to prove people that hey, we can do the same thing that those guys did in 22 and 17. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there is like Josh Sweat. I keep on hearing about how he continues to perform in practice. I think that like he has put in those double-digit sack seasons. I think that with more and more play, you look at how the interior of this defensive line is going to blow it up. They're going to have to double team guys like Jordan Davis. Guys like Jalen Carter are going to have a lot of attention thrown their way. That's going to allow for guys like Josh Sweat to eat. So I'm happy.
So we're good with this group. I mean, I just feel like Jalen Hunt is coming on. They said that they like what he's bringing to the table. I think Josh Sweat. Sweat is sweat. Bryce Huff. My thing is, we haven't seen him in this role yet, but I feel like his get off. Our offensive linemen keep talking about how extremely fast he is off the get off. They said he was up there like top 2 in like get off times.
Do you think BG is coming in on that third line right now?
I think he probably got his role. He's a second teamer, but I think he's that's a quality vet. Grown man.
He's saving it. He's saving it. It's all building up because we all know that when Brandon lets loose, he lets loose. So I think he's just playing it smart. We all know this is going to be his final year. He's playing it smart, just letting it all rev up, and when it really needs to come out, he's got no problem.
We got. I think there's a little bit of a Patrick Johnson hive that's building, man. We got.
Oh yeah.
Wealthy Mind saying that he's going to lead the team at sacks.
Damn. All right.
Saying might be one of the better pass rushers by December. I really like what I see out of the guy. He's got a lot of guys in the depth chart to fight ahead of him. But I mean, one of the things that's great is just that having this depth and rotation. I mean, if one of these guys get hot, don't take them out. If Patrick Johnson is stringing together, multiple sack games, you lean on the hot hand, man. for sure.
You gotta lean on the high end. I think Patrick Johnson just keeps on showing up.
Yeah.
But for the people that keep showing up to the show, we will be giving away this Jordan Hicks signed autograph certificate on the back, so you know it's real. Okay, no fake signings here. This is real stuff. For the people that show up, we're gonna if you're here to the end of the show, we're gonna ask 3 questions, 3 Jordan Hicks questions.
Is that coming up?
Not Jordan Davis, Jordan Hicks.
Jordan Hicks questions. It could be randomly any about Jordan Hicks. So whoever's the first to answer in the chat will get the signed autograph that lives in the United States.
Yo, is that Kevin? That's Kevin. You owe, right?
Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
He gonna get after your ass right now about that.
I got laid off. You know, I don't have this extra funds to be put toward shipping.
He said I ain't got it like that.
I'm kidding. But my math starts messing up when you go to the post office and they start asking for like
Bob feeling some type of way.
Bob gonna light your ass up.
Laugh it up, tight ass.
Why don't you move to the States, bruh? Like every other Eagle fan, bruh. Moving right along. Let's go to the linebacker. We'll go to the D line. We'll go to the D line. Some people were talking about where is Vaughn in this. He's in the linebacker group. Okay. D line. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Milton Williams, who's had he's hopefully our breakout player. Marlon Pilotu, Moro Ujomo, who has been coming on, and Thomas Booker has been getting all the love from beats in practice as of late. They feel like he could be a potential keeper. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, I don't think I can sing my praises about Jalen Carter any more than I have. So you guys know where I stand on him. I think that he's going to absolutely ball out this year. Jordan Davis is a guy that, I've had promise for. He's in that make it or break it year right now. I mean, he really has to show something, and I am leaning on the fact that he will. I'm hoping that he's at a good camp, and that he's gonna start to be a force to be reckoned with within the interior of this defensive line. As you go a little bit further, Milton Williams is a guy that's in kind of the same boat as Jordan Davis. But the guys that are on the back end of this, specifically Marlon and Moro, I've really liked. And I think Moro Jomo, his season got cut short last year because of injury, but I think that he's a quick and powerful player. So I think more time he puts in, the better he'll get.
Yeah, it's a solid list for sure. I mean, like you said, the last 3 on the back end, not for nothing, man. They've been grinding. You've been seeing them make some key plays in the past 2 preseason games. So, I mean, again, another show out by these young studs coming onto the squad and definitely trying to make a name for themselves. So, I'm okay with these 6 right here.
Yeah, same. Solid group. I'm a little disappointed in Gabe Hall. I was hoping he would make some noise, but maybe it wasn't. It's just not his time to shine. But yeah, man, I'm really counting on Jordan Davis to keep up the good fight. That's what I'm hoping with Jordan Davis and stay in shape and not hit a wall. Like, this is year 3 for you. This is year 3, right? For him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, just stay consistent, bro. That's what we need you. He's supposed to be the big bro in this group.
Imagine Jordan Davis coming across a random podcast like ours. I'm not gonna say we're random, but we're I'm getting weight shamed by these guys.
Wait
till I see one of these. This guy.
No, we're big fans of him. We just want him to do good. That's all.
Well, yeah, we're all pointing at him.
Yeah.
Why are you pointing at me for?
Yeah, like he said it.
He don't want to hear looking at your love handles and weight.
Oh, okay. All right, that's what's up. Okay.
Go, man. Put down the gummy bears, bro.
Gail.
Put down the gummy bears, bro. Remember, he said he did like the gummy bears, so that's what he took out of his eye. He said he also got he's got himself a chef now, so there is no reason that he should be wilding out. Talk about the linebacker position, which Prime wows out for. We're gonna go with Prime's. We're gonna get his approval first, and then I think it's the be all to end all. Just kidding.
I appreciate that.
Prime, what do you think of Nakobe Dean, Devin White, Zach Bond, Jeremiah Trotter, and Ben Van Sumeren?
I like this list. I still question. I'm gonna keep it real. I still question Zach Bond. I don't know. I just got to see a little bit more out of him. If he makes the squad, good, and that'll be time for him to go ahead and develop and show a little bit more. Ben Van Sumeren. He's been key. I think he's going to be a key addition to the special teams, especially. But these guys are all good, and like I mentioned earlier in the show, man, I think Nakobe Dean has definitely lifted his spirits for the past couple of weeks, and I just hope he goes forward with it. No setbacks. He's doing his thing, and look, we already know what Devin White brings to the table, so it ain't really much to talk about there. But I'm good with this list. It's definitely solid.
I think that it's definitely promising that Nakobe Dean has been stringing together some more practices, looking a little bit better versus the Patriots, specifically looking good in the passing game. That's really a thing that we need at this point in the game right now is a linebacker that can do well in coverage. Devin White, I want to put all my faith in, man. That's a guy that I loved from afar as he played for the Buccaneers. And I think that he is going to be a good addition for us. And he's still young, man. I still think he's in the prime of his career. Zach Bond, I agree with you, Prime. I think that still need to see a little bit more, but I'm not down on him. I think that he's a guy that can fit in this scheme for sure. And Trotter, I love the strides that he has taken. I think that he's definitely overperformed over what we expected, where he expected to be at this point in the game. So I like this room. I think BVS will be solid little depth there and provide something on special teams.
Shout out to Red Zone.
Yeah. For sure, my bad. Shout out to Red Zone. Thanks for the great comment. These 5 men is just really, really solid. I'm loving the stories here from Dean. Devin White, I feel like this is payday. He's going to show up and show out. Zach Bond, I'm with y'all, but I think Fangio just has a man crush on him. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And then with Van Sumeren, he played great, man. He played great at the end of the season, even though it just seemed like we were in doomsday. Everything was upside down. He was one of little bright spots. I was like, okay, all right, you know what I'm saying? See him all around. And Jeremiah Trotter, yes, the
Ben Van
Sumeren X-Men is here, bro.
He reminds me. He's a little bit thicker, dude. He reminds me of a more old school linebacker, which I kind of like.
Yeah, he is. He likes to put his head. His what they say? What do you say? My coach used to say, "You put your fan in the face." Those are the type of players I want. He always say that. I'll be like, oh yeah, I ain't one of them.
If you play special teams, I think that's really where it's at when you have Van Sumeren. He's anytime you make the roster as a UDFA, and then you're here 2 years later, you're doing something right. And I think he's proven that he's a hard worker. Helena says, I watched Devin White's The Pivot, and this guy's mindset is everything. I did watch that myself. I think if you guys want to check it out, The Pivot, he's very open about his situation in Tampa. And just, I think where we have him right now, it's in a contract year. He balls out after this year, he gets himself a nice contract. So you'd like to get those players like DeAndre Swift in a contract year last year, got himself a contract, played super tough. But I think Zach Bond, I think he's a guy who I think they like some of his traits. I think earlier a couple weeks ago, I had said I like where Nakobe Dean was in the idea that he's not given this starting position. Like coaches do that to you. They put you in because you get to see that sometimes they line you up in that's where you are on the depth chart. Seeing the guy in front of you that shouldn't be there is a motivation to get you to play tougher. They're just not going to.
So we're sitting here. I think we're all in agreement that Devin White will be starting week 1.
Yeah.
Do you think Dean or Bond gets the nod?
I think Dean could get that opportunity. I think they're. I've said it earlier on some other pods that they're probably effing with him. I've seen some beats talk about that recently, saying that could they be, challenging him? Because again, some people think he was given the title of starting linebacker last year without proving it. But
right.
I think I like this group. Oren Burks finally came back recently in practice. It's been a long time. We haven't seen Oren Burks really do much, but
that guy.
You think they would keep Oren Brooks over Sumer?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
So we good.
Oh, did you see him in the Super Bowl? They was cooking him. They attacked him the entire time. No, I'm good. Yo, where are we at? How many players we got now?
See, I'm still waiting on.
Ben Van Sumer was the 39th player on the roster.
39th player. Okay. I'm just trying to, because the wide receivers. That's all I'm trying to.
Yep.
That's my head.
And Coulton says, "Do y'all have an accountability group chat?"
Yes.
You can need one.
You should. I say right now we have it penciled in for. I want to see where the numbers are, and then we figure it out. I'm also saying keep Lovato off the 53 and sign him on game day.
You don't want to be the fourth tight end?
Oh, we love Lovato here, but we know how he rules.
Yeah, he ends up.
We do the same thing in Madden. Okay, Prime knows. We put Lovato off.
Got to make that space.
That space.
I just right now that we about to head into the meat and potatoes. This is gonna be hard right here.
Ooh, Helena says the corner CB room is gonna be a hot take.
I feel like there's gonna be a bet.
You guys ready for this?
Let's go CBs. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if it's.
Or is it just secondary as a whole?
Okay, this is just the draft here. We can move this right around. We got Darius Slay. It's not Darius Slay. It's actually Slay.
Slay's locked in.
We have Cooper DeJean, who is finally back. He's locked in. Positional versatility, like it. Isaiah Rodgers, he's been rumored to be CB2 over the last couple of weeks. If they're playing that, let's fuck with Quignon's head, not give him the position right away. And now, today, we have him at CB2. I like it, but Isaiah Rodgers, special teams, got the juice. Quignon moves inside. Isaiah Rodgers gets outside snaps. I like it.
How many corners did we keep last year?
I think we had 6, didn't we?
6.
We had 6, but we kept on digging into the practice squad and into the free agency, and
right.
We need you this week.
Listen, dude, look at this. Is a strong fucking room, man.
It is. And then
whoa.
Where's safeties in there?
Where's the Maddox?
He's with the safeties.
Oh, you put him with the safeties. Okay.
We put this as secondary. We put this as the quarterbacks.
So Slay, DeJean, Rodgers, Ringo, Mitchell. I think they all make the squad. I don't see how neither of these.
Yeah.
These guys are all making the team.
Like Ringo, his preseason game wasn't all. He had some bumps in the road.
But he showed promise, man.
Yeah, right. I just feel like he's still a cornerback in the making. Like he's got an opportunity to, as depth right now. Next season, we all know that Slay's probably his last season with us. So one of those guys is going to be eyeing up that CB2 job.
Yeah.
Isaiah Rodgers with a great year could get himself a contract. We will see.
All right. So
this is crazy to see how young we are. We are super young.
Yeah, man. I mean, with the exception of Slay, I mean, those guys are all like sub 25.
Right.
So now we've got 44 people on the squad. Let's go just through the safeties and see how much we'll have left over after special teams.
Let's see here. Red Zone's got a question. After that, we'll after these safeties, we'll get to your question there, Red Zone. The safety position. Reed Blankenship, we have CJ, whatever you want to call him, CD Deuce, CJ Gardner Johnson, Sidney Brown on the pup list. So we get some time to
So he
until he's
doesn't
ready.
count against the roster.
Until he's ready. Avante Maddox. See, this is where I could be. I don't know. You can't roll into. You need some backup players. Like my thing is, do they see Jawn as a potential part-time safety as depth, or do you bring in Tristan McCullum, who has been flashing for the back end depth pieces?
I don't know about you guys. I know, Gail, we've agreed on this in the past, but I personally, I would rather have Bradbury than Tristan.
Yeah,
McCullum.
I'm surprised Bradbury's not on here.
Yeah.
Do you want to go Bradbury? I think
I would go Bradbury over Tristan McCollum personally.
Facts.
So there's been also some talk. I
think Gail forgot that extra finger on this one as well.
There was some talk this week. I mean, we were talking about rumors earlier. You guys have any interest in Jalen Mills?
You saw the story. You see his story last night?
Yeah.
He ended up flashing the Eagles jersey.
He's trying to get the Eagles fans to.
I want that old thing back.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh,
but
man.
I mean, as far you just look at depth, Bradbury is a guy that, as much as we've given him, a tough time about his bad season last year, he is a guy that is 2 years removed from an All-Pro season, and switching positions with him, taking a little bit of pressure off where he doesn't have to go one-on-one with top wide receivers. I don't know. I'd rather roll the dice with him at safety than because of his vet presence rather than Tristan McCollum.
I mean, either way, you're gonna pay for Bradbury, but
yeah.
Do you guys want to keep Bradbury?
Yeah,
I mean, realistically, yes, Bradbury, and then Tristan McCullum has been balling. He's been standing out a little bit.
He's just cheap, and that's at the end of the day, he's showed up, he's flashed. So we're going Bradbury.
Yep.
Yeah. I need him to tackle though. I'm gonna need him to tackle.
My thing is, if he's depth, I'm like, God, that's a lot of. I mean, it's crazy that Avante is your safety, but he's like really a versatile guy. But again, if they want to move Jawn in there, if he's got some kind of safety,
he ain't even seen his safety position. All he's seen is corner, outside and inside.
All right, so Bradbury would be the 48th player on the squad. So let's do special teams real quick. We'll do Jake Elliott,
Rick Lovato, Braden Mann.
Lovato, and Mann. All right, so we got 51 guys on this roster. We got 2 spots that are available.
Look at Tim getting happy. There goes Davis.
You better give me a wide receiver.
Hey,
there goes Davis.
Hey, go get my guy Davis, man.
Do you want me to tell you how many are in each position group? We got 3 in the quarterback. We got 3 running backs. We've got only 4 wide receivers kept right now.
So I say Paris Campbell if you're going to keep a wide receiver. This is penciled in, obviously. But if you're going to keep a wide receiver and they really feel like...
I don't say Paris Campbell. I say we stick a Howie Roseman trades.
No, I mean, we could do a trade. So we want to do trade, wide receiver, a wide receiver trade.
Wide receiver trade.
What wide receiver you trading for?
I've been
trade for Jahan Dodson.
Do we trade or do we pick somebody up?
I mean, Hunter Renfro's still out there, right?
Who? I picked him up last night.
Hunter Renfro?
I picked him up last night.
Oh, you put him up in Madden?
I put him on Madden.
Yeah. Hunter Renfro, I'm not. I think offers. You look at wide receiver 3 right now. You got Hunter Renfro or Britton Covey. Come on.
I picked up Michael Thomas on mine.
Now I had a choice to either pick up him or Renfro. I went with Renfro.
Hell no,
Michael
Juju.
Thomas.
Please don't do that.
Michael Thomas quits playing whenever he feels like it's not going his way.
Yo, I just want, for comedy purposes, if you've never heard Michael Thomas do an interview, his voice looks like someone's doing a voiceover, and when you watch it, you're gonna laugh.
We'll have a field day with him, so he wouldn't have been in here.
I got that. This shout out to Mark.
Yep.
Because I saw this. I saw this from Kempsky had put this up.
Dude,
there.
he hates us.
He did, and I was just reading that. He does hate us.
He hates us.
Bro, but think about it though.
He hates us. What's the last Viking we ended up bringing over to the squad? Didn't even stay for the event.
Oh, Sadejo.
You know what I mean? Mendejo. What makes you think Adam ain't gonna have that same attitude?
Yeah. Oh, but didn't Thielen put up a 1,000-yard season with?
That's fine. I'm not questioning that. But the key thing is he doesn't like us.
Well, we don't care though.
Yeah.
We don't care. Nobody likes us. We don't
care. I could really care less. Is our money green, Adam? Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
I would like Adam Thielen there. That would be a nice fit, especially with the with Devontae and Brett. Ooh.
Yeah, we're talking about a veteran.
A lot of people talk. A lot of people talk
veteran,
about
not some.
Yeah.
What has Mechie done?
What's that contract looking like?
My thing with the contract looking like, because we've heard like people are talking, like I see this, people are bringing up Amari Cooper. This is like
Amari Cooper.
Are we paying
like, elite wide receiver?
We're not paying $20 million for Amari Cooper.
We're not. Come on, we're not.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I see this on other people were bringing it up. I'm like, dog, how many like the wide receiver room is getting paid right now? But how we can make it work, obviously. But
I've been
Rick Lovato and Howie will make it work
for Ty Lockett for weeks now, bro.
Yeah, they're not going to get rid of Ty Lockett
now.
Adam Thielen is 33 years old, and his contract, dang, he signed a 3-year deal, $25 million.
What's his cap hit this year?
So it's like
8.3
a year. Yeah.
Yeah, 8.3.
That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't think that's.
I don't know why we even talking about Adam. He ain't coming here.
He does hate us, though, by the way.
I really think that if you look at the options that are being talked about out there, I think that Renfro is your lowest risk, highest reward.
Robert Woods
does nothing for me, bro.
Man, forget him too. He don't like us either. Yeah. He had a chance to come here. He said no.
I'm cool.
I'm
like Renfro. Out of this, I like Renfro. I like Renfro out of this, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we got a wide receiver trade in at that spot. We got one more spot to fill here.
Davis Price.
Let's see. Shout out to my G.
Nico Collins. Oh, you're bugging.
Somebody mentioned Jimmy Graham. I would take Jimmy Graham. I ain't gonna lie. I would
Jimmy Graham. You like 50?
Jimmy Graham. He is not 50. Stop.
He gotta be like 50. Come on.
He can collect Social Security, bro. Come on.
Sorry. Veteran.
I would. Hey.
Chase Claypool's, isn't he injured? He's out for the year, isn't he?
No, he's a free agent now.
He got injured.
I think he's
out. I think he got injured. He got injured.
Yeah. Injury contract.
His career, man.
Yeah.
Bro, he looked like the second coming of Jerry Rice against us.
I was looking for Red Zone's comment. He had asked a question, so I forgot to go back to it. The other thing, Julio Jones. What about Julio Jones?
I'm down with that.
I mean, what did he do last year? I mean,
yeah. But
other than like, I think that like if you talk about him just talking up Johnny Wilson, that's value in it, I guess. But
shit. Call Julio. What you doing, Julio? At this point,
I would call Julio.
I
Be
call
cheap
Julio.
too. You be cheap. Veteran minimum. Boom.
I call Julio.
Trade.
Corey Davis. Mr. iFlow is talking about Corey Davis.
That dude was a bust.
Didn't he retire? Didn't he retire?
Yeah, I thought so too.
Heather said a solid 2 catches. For touchdowns, right?
In a cool tone, talking about after Reddick gets released, go sign him.
I said it here first. Said it here first.
You can't go wrong with Julio. If people say no to Julio, like Brute he's a veteran who could give you something.
Right. They should have never let go of
Something.
Zacchaeus, in my opinion. They should have never let him go. I
Yeah.
like
How about Zacchaeus is playing well down in Washington right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is this where all the Dotson commentaries coming from?
Probably.
Pete Nathan, resident Covey hater, says if you say no to Julio, you an idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Calls you an idiot.
So do we add the ghost of Julio to wide receiver 5?
The ghost of Julio to wide receiver 5. Sure.
If you added Julio in here, I'd be like, okay, that's a little bit better.
So we're
I'm
doing
okay with
both.
Julio
Are we
because we
doing both
gotta-
the wide receiver trade and the ghost of Julio? Is that what's going on?
Well, you need 6 wide receivers, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, how about we just put wide receiver 5? We'll just put traded wide receiver.
And
So I
FA.
put in there, but now we're at 52 spots.
Hold on. Because
Yeah.
Covey. I'm sorry.
And then Hassan will be coming back home.
Oh man, how about because the final. This is like the finals coming up. We can use this as a reference.
Mm-hmm.
Don't gotta
I think most of the spots are locked in right now. Honestly, I think we've gone through a lot of these guys, and I don't think there's going to be many changes off of this list.
Watch Reddick come back to Philadelphia with a samurai sword and the outfit, looking like Kangaroo Jack.
I'm editing this to traded wide receiver.
Greg Ward's coming through the door, guys. No, I'm playing. No, you decide with the Colts.
How about that?
All right,
Is that all right with you, F?
that's fine with me, but that's still only 52 guys, even with the traded wide receiver.
So then we add Tristan back to the mix.
Yeah. Okay.
Special teams.
So seven safeties?
That's 5.
6.
6.
So we're not keeping Bradbury?
Blankenship, CJ, Maddox, Bradbury, and Tristan McCollum.
Scott, you gotta start learning how to pay attention to this finger over here, man. You keep leaving that finger out.
And Sidney Brown is on the pup list, so he doesn't count against it.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
And then when he gets back, then you cut
Smart guy.
Yeah.
You put McCollum on the practice squad.
You see, Pete Nathan brings up Greg Ward. You see, he got signed.
Yeah.
Hey, you got something cool.
Big ups to Greg Ward.
We only said that like about 3 comments ago.
Hey, but Pete,
Right.
Covey is also a better punt returner than Greg Ward.
Jordan Matthews. Come on, don't say that. Jordan Matthews is like the Eagles booty call for like 3 years straight.
Wow. Rack Shack talking about Zach McPherson. I forgot he was even on the squad, bro.
See,
They were for
That's why.
my son's cornerback jersey 27 will be going to Quinyon Mitchell.
Are you gonna get a Quinyon Mitchell jersey? Because I hope you do.
Nah, unless y'all want to buy it for me. So,
That's your
I don't
son.
know.
Would you rather keep
Can't-
Zach
even
McPherson
do
than Tristan McCollum?
huh?
Would you rather keep Zach McPherson than Tristan McCollum?
I'd rather keep Tristan McCollum just so Quinyon can get his jersey.
Okay.
wow.
You can politely ask him to change his number.
You're saying.
Politely.
My number's set for years. I'm good.
So for those who stuck around, we'll be giving away that
I got some questions.
Jordan Hicks signed autograph when he picked off the Cowboys. Shout out to Will, Prime's brother, who's a diehard Cowboy fan.
Shout out to Big Bro.
We hate the Cowboys. We don't hate Will. Only on game days.
That's the perfect picture to get for him and put it in his cave.
So we're signed.
Facts.
Fact checked it. So all you got to do is answer. The first one to answer
I got three questions. So
Three questions.
You want to answer all three of them? First person to answer all three in the comments gets it. And they're all Jordan Hicks related. Forget. All right. First question. In his first training camp, Jordan Hicks competed against which linebackers? Give me three of them. Second question.
Yeah. Is there a time limit on them getting us the answers? Google is on fire.
Wait for this one. How many times has Jordan Hicks been Player of the Week? And then, since this is an interception against the Cowboys, how many career interceptions does Jordan Hicks have against the Cowboys?
Crucial.
I need those three answers in one comment. First person to give me those three answers in one comment wins it.
You want to say those questions real quick?
So Jordan Hicks, give me three linebackers he went up against in his first training camp. Second question, how many times did Jordan Hicks win Defensive Player of the Week? Third question, how many interceptions does Jordan Hicks have versus the Cowboys?
We have Pete Nathan. He said D'Amico Ryans, Kiko Alonso.
That would be correct answer in here.
That's one of the correct answers.
Pete Nathan also has another one of the correct answers. Now he just needs that list. How many interceptions against the Cowboys?
Read some damn Nope, missile. Those questions is crazy.
Heather G, do you have the
Damn, Chase.
Damn, Chase.
They said Hollywood ain't effing around.
Nope.
Hold
on.
Rack
That
Shack.
is correct. Rack Shack is our
Rack
winner.
Shack.
Rack Shack.
You know why Rack Shack would have been?
Because he followed directions.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because Pete don't follow directions. I'm gonna be one to tell you didn't follow directions. The man said answer all the questions in one
comment.
In one comment.
Rack Shack, you are correct.
Pete, who's the idiot now?
Pete. Damn, Pete.
Pete tried to say no rotisserie. Okay, put it all one answer. Saying that
I was ready to kill his dreams.
shout out to Rack Shack. Hopefully you live closer, upstate New York or Texas. You can figure out the shipping there, and I'll send this off to you next week.
Rack Shack will probably come and pick it up his damn self.
Next
meet and greet. There you go. Meet and greet. He gonna break dance to your house.
Rack Shack is all the way in Albany. Albany's finest. Heather says, could you have come up with longer questions, Evan?
Yeah. I would have asked 3 questions just off the picture
Heather, it's a lose-lose situation for me, right? Because I give away questions that are too easy. Gail calls me out for it. I have questions that are too long. They're too long.
Gail calls them out for it.
Yeah.
Facts.
I gotta just pick a side.
I kind of just
so pleasing this guy. So pleasing this guy.
I'm trying to set up Evan for entertainment purposes.
No, but I appreciate the heads up. I was able to look.
But you're always the one to kill his entertainment purposes.
Facts.
You know,
always got to question somebody's motive.
Let's see. But shout out to there's going to be it's called the Red, White, and Blue Celebrity Charity Golf Tournament. This is on Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. It's with the NFL alumni. It's going to be a golf tournament that's going to be happening. Shout out to Tina from Concha Hawk Italian Bakery. She's getting involved with this event. So if you guys either want to be, I don't know, if you're a golfer and you want to join this event, it's a great opportunity. You can follow them. The NFL alumni will be doing this event on September 11th, which is Wednesday.
Nice.
It's a,
Right.
if you want to Google it, it's the 2024 Red, White, and Blue Celebrity Charity Golf Tournament. So get your golf clubs ready. I was about to say get your golf sticks ready, but I'm like, I don't know.
Disrespect.
I don't know. Get your golf sticks ready. If you wanna get a DJ for one of your events, visit Lowski Entertainment. He's a great DJ. He's a great showman. Look at the guy suited up, looking older than Evan. Shout out to Red Bull for giving us wings at the tailgate. We appreciate you all these years. Also, Bud Light for holding us down since the beginning. Okay, and it's Concha Hawk and Italian Bakery. And then last but not least, Evan Hearn for making a cheesesteak so good that you
Can't wait to get back out there.
can't complain about it. But if you like to wine, shout out to Jesse Wines with his graphics, because the guy has magic, but not as crafty of a magician as the crafty Jawn.
Jawn. I saw that one coming.
And the chunky chains. Chunky chains, man.
It's on the other side again. No.
There's one. There's one. Shout out to the crafty Jawn. And shout out to Ev though. Ev, are you do you have any surprises up your sleeve for tailgate season?
I've been thinking about some things. I'm also eager. Shout out to Alex. I mean,
Yeah.
Alan brings
Shout
Elaine
out to
brings
Alex.
him up. I mean, Alex definitely throws down every single time he comes to our tailgate. The pulled pork is just to die for. So looking forward to seeing my man again. It's gonna be a fun season.
So before we get at it, any last words you want to get off your chest? Well, I mean, anyone could start. It doesn't. I'm not putting anyone on the spot, but say it with your chest.
I don't got much to say with my chest. Scale, do you?
You got something to say with your chest.
I mean, I'm happy to say that I'm just glad to see all these other teams struggling with their players right now. Can't get right, can't sign contracts, can't stay committed. These were the same teams that their fan base a couple years ago were so worried about us, how we were going to go ahead and the downfall on signing our players. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm sitting back with my hands, comfortable watching y'all fall apart. And it still is continuing. Because CD Lamb just announced Jerry can sit on it because I'm not accepting that contract right now.
Oh, word?
Love to see it.
Love that.
Love to see it. So yeah, that's me getting it off my chest. So my brother, any Commander fans, I love seeing these Giants fans. They're like so depressed right now. They've been depressed for months. Thank you, Saquon, for making the choice that you made. And yeah, man, I love to see it. Oh yeah, and those 40 whiners too. Yeah, don't think I forgot about y'all. Y'all heard it too. I know y'all heard it.
I don't have anything. I'm life is great right now. Oh, I do have one. I forgot.
Make up your mind.
Yo, stop selling CDs. It's 2024. Stop. Today. Okay, I got a story time. Today, today I go and I'm going to Home Depot because I dropped off my daughter at school. I go to Home Depot because I got to take care of the pool. My daughter's having a all-girls birthday party and doing a whole shebang, pool, heat, Arizona, boom, right? All right, get to my car, pop the trunk, and so I put my items, from the cart into my trunk, and I'm from Jersey, okay? So if you run up on me, I'm probably gonna most likely hit you. I don't know you, and you say, "Hey, yo," or "Yo, what's up, player?" And don't hand me a CD, B. What am I gonna do with it? Is it a frisbee? Like, what am I gonna do with a CD? It's 2024. Stop passing them out, son. Stop passing them out, yo. Quit doing that. And just because of that, I locked my damn keys in the trunk. So yes, I had a terrible damn day today because you gave me a goddamn CD and it's 2024.
Oh man, that's a shame.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
Still nothing.
No, I got something.
Always.
It's something that is really been weighing on me recently. The quality of peanut butter's gone downhill. The peanut butter.
What we talking
Across the
about?
board,
we
it
already
doesn't
went through
matter.
What are we talking about here?
Oh, we went through this.
What are we
Across
talking
the
about
board,
here?
it doesn't matter if you're a Jif guy, if you're a Skippy guy. It's all ass anymore. I don't know. When did peanut butter get so oily? What are they putting in our peanut butter?
Yo, man, listen, Skippy's still holding it down.
Exactly.
Skippy still
Skippy
holding
always
it
gonna
down.
hold
No,
it down,
here,
big.
my hot take for real in the peanut butter world, the 25% reduced fat peanut butter, hands down, clears the regular peanut butter.
Well, that's what's going on with the peanut butter. They're all in your beer.
That's not butter, pal. That's not butter, pal.
It's peanuts. Peanuts, pal.
Yeah, the peanut butter's just gone downhill. Everything's ass. I don't know if I'm getting old. Peanut butter's stinking.
I'm gonna say it with my chest. My chest moment is Monday was my first day not working, and let me tell you, I did not know what to do with myself. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, and I was like, "What do I do now?" So I'm gonna say naps are kind of overrated. That's my take. So I feel like as much as you want.
What time are you going to bed now that you're?
No, I'm trying to keep the work schedule, even though I'm not working.
That makes sense.
So naps are kind of overrated. I feel like they're a waste. I think naps are a waste of your time.
I think that's a fair take. If you're being going to be a productive individual, but sleep's important, Gail. Got to catch up on your sleep.
I get you. I get to sleep, but I'm saying the naps during the day are.
Yeah.
Are you getting at least 8 hours?
Yeah, I'm getting 7.
Nah, so you need 8. You need 8. And
Well,
drink a lot of water.
My math
must be
my
nice.
math is bad.
Would it kill you to sleep in until 6:30? Now that you don't.
Wait. My math is bad. So like if I go to bed at 12 and I wake up at
you're way off at
7
8 hours, bro.
Yeah, you're way off, B. Nah.
Well, first of all, you're
Stay away
saying
from
which
my
one
money,
is it?
bro.
Are you waking up at 5:30? Or are you waking up at 7?
What about 11:30? 11:30 to 8?
Spoiled
Bro,
ass.
you got go to bed at
Now
9.
y'all talking about waking up at 7.
I wake up at 5:30.
Y'all spoiled asses, man.
I wake up.
Whoa! I wake up at 6:15.
Spoiled ass.
Oh, you bugging? What time you wake up?
Man, 4:30 every morning, and I go to sleep.
Hell no! Nope.
I go to sleep.
I can't even operate.
I go to sleep, and then you know what, man? This should have been saying with my chest, and if my wife is looking, damn, if you try to get a little nap in, you know what I mean? It's the end of the world. You know, knowing I only get I average about 3.5, 4 hours of sleep, and if you get a nap in, you're done. You're
Body
done.
by C4.
Oh.
Hey man, listen, it does wonders. It does wonders.
This guy, I saw this guy.
Yes, I'm going to go do a workout as soon as this joint's over.
I seen a guy at Wegmans the other day about to buy some C4, and I was like, "Yo, keep it moving, man. Stop drinking that stuff." We drink Red Bull on this podcast. First of all,
That's true.
Red Zone asked. We're all going to New Orleans. That is.
Yeah.
Yes, we are all going.
They need me to jump in a river down there?
Perhaps. Red Zone, I am not retired.
Mississippi River is dirty. You go ahead on that one. That's some muddy water right there.
Crocs in there. Be a fun time.
Oh,
wear the right gear this time.
So last word, Tim, before we get out of here.
Congratulations to my daughter for making the pro level cheerleading team. She signs her contract on Friday. I'm super proud of her. Yes.
Hell yeah, bro.
She signs a contract. So she is Disney World. We're gonna be everywhere. She's big thing. She has an opportunity to even get a scholarship. So I'm like I'm team
man.
dad. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Usually,
yeah.
as a boy, you go on left tackle, doing your drop back step. But I have a daughter, man, and she's like, she's in the gym. So it's super dope, man. So proud of her because the first day she got discouraged. The second day, she was like, "Dad, I got it." I'm like, "All right, word." And then she signed her first contract, man. I'm super.
That's awesome to hear,
That's
man.
what's
She's
up.
killing
That's
it.
what's up. Congrats.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Definitely, man. Appreciate it.
Primo, last word.
Okay, so I need you to put the camera on me because we are 1 week away from the season to start, and I want to welcome everybody to Fuck Around Street. All right, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, that's fire.
Because that's what this season is all about. I want you guys to come and fuck around and find out.
Is that a crafty John?
No, this is something I saw and I had to hop on it because this is going to be, my momentum for the year. I'm really hyped up about these boys coming together. A couple people are, constantly like at work or when they see me, hey, you're a little worried, new team, new scheme. That's something you're always going to worry about. But the thing that I'm really confident is that these boys are going to pick up on that a whole lot faster than what a lot of people are expecting. So, hey, we're talking about in a week, it's going to start really mattering, and it all starts in Brazil. I'm hyped. I'm hyped about the game, and I'm ready to see these boys get back there, man. Because this is the team to go ahead and do it. So that's my hot take. That's my last word. Go Birds.
I got me hyped up for no reason. Ev.
Yeah, man. I can't believe I looked down at the calendar today and it's August 20th. And Gail, I'm on the phone with you, and you're talking about how next Friday you're leaving for Brazil. Like we are there, man. I talked about the temperature getting right. Like, it feels good, man. It feels like the wait is finally over. I have a lot of hope for this football season. I think that the Eagles, it's their division to lose, man. The Cowboys, we talk about, like, I just talked about how it's August 20th. Football's right around the corner. You got CeeDee Lamb hasn't showed up to a practice yet. I mean, he is well behind on being up to speed. You got Dak Prescott that needs a contract. There is they got problems down there in Dallas. I think that they're definitely going to feel the pressure, and they're going to slip up, not be as good this year. I think the Eagles should take this division. So I'm feeling confident.
I like the vibes.
Man, y'all got ready. You got me ready to run through a wall right now. Let's go.
The positivity is real. Like, it's so real that me and Amanda, we went out and bought our reals. This is Brazilian money. Because I feel like, we're so excited about this moment, about to go to Brazil. Shout out to Philly Sports Trips again for making that all happen. But to see this offense live in Brazil, the first touchdown, and Saquon scoring it, so I'm going to go ape shit. I think, I just think this team is ready. I think the mindset we talked about, Helena talked about the mindset about Devin White, but the mindset of this overall team, I feel like all that pain that they went through at the end of the season is going to turn into something this year. And I feel like I feel like they're interconnected. They're all on the same wavelength. I think, like a lot of you people in the comments say, it's this team's looking to go to the Super Bowl. So all you other teams in the NFL, just sit back, relax. I'm going to the Super Bowl. Going to the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you guys. The next one is always fly, Eagles, fly.